NBA player props for the 23rd of December, man. Christmas is coming up, and with Christmas coming up, good times, good things starting to happen. We went 6-4 on the day. Uh, we also went 3-1 on my live bets. I'm gonna walk you through I'll do my recap. This is all my picks from, no, actually, this is all my live bet picks. This is my three live bet picks that I had. These are all my picks that I had. I dropped these three picks like before the game started. They all cashed. I feel like Paulo's line was just too easy, man. And yes, you can see some of my picks. Couple of bad reads, I'd say. Klingon was a bad read, not a bad read, but he just went off from three. Bad read. He had more to assist, but he got fouled out. And Nurkic also bad read, I guess. He played good, and Tyson just played like shit, bro. He might be banned. Um, our record, our record is 128.89, a 60% hit rate. Our total units profit is basically 3 units on the day. In total, that includes my live bets and my straight bets. Total profit is 27.34 since the channel started. I have found 10 picks that I like, and I'll walk you through them. My first pick we're taking Quentin Grimes to go over 12.5 points against the Nets. I think his line was at 11.5 or something. As you can see, 11.5. They have an 11.5, but I'm going for 12. What the fuck? I'm going for 12.5. I'm going for 12.5. The reason I'm taking this pick is because he's coming off two straight shit games, and he's playing against the Nets that he's played them twice this year, and he's gone over his points in both games. As you can see, he's gone over in both games against this team. Um, they ran one of the worst teams against spot up shooters transition. Like he has a very good matchup against this team. I think it's also blowout proof. Like it was gonna be if it gets to be a blowout, he'll still play because he's one of the bench players. But I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. The Nets should stay in the game. The Sixers are not a blowout team. Um, but yeah, as you can see, he's hit this in 17 out of 26 games this season, and every single time he's had a bad game, I'd say, except this, he has had two straight bad games. He's actually three. You get the point. He tends to bounce back, and I have him bouncing back at home against the Nets. He's played them twice, but as you can see, he clearly has a good matchup against this team. So I'm taking this point. You can also go for his threes to go over at minus 1.125, 128. That's a good, good odds on that. So you can take that too. But my next pick, we're taking Nick Claxton to go over his RA against the Sixers. He's coming off. He had 9 RA in this game. Um, but the thing why I'm taking is, bro, Claxton's been he's been a fucking absolute dog, man, with Michael Porter Jr. in the lineup, bro. Like, look at this with MPJ playing where you at, and with MPJ playing and with Cam Thomas not playing, he's averaging 13.4 RA, but against bad rebounding teams, his lines he goes up to 15.5 RA with MPJ in the lineup and Cam Thomas out. The reason why this is so high is because him and Nick Claxton, they do like a screen action. Like Nick Claxton, he screens and he hits the ball to MPJ and he shoots every single time. So this all depends on if Michael Porter Jr. can knock down his shots. But we're adding the rebounds on top of that is because the Sixers one of the worst rebounding teams. Now the 15 seconds are going over the rebounds prop against this team. He's played this team already once. He went over with what was it? I think it was 12 rebounds. He had a 12 RA. He had 12 RA against his team with 12 potential assists. Like as you can see with the game that Michael Porter Jr. was not in the team, he went under, and he had one potential assist. Like there's such a big difference with MPJ in the lineup, and I love MPJ and Nick Claxton's like dual thing going on. And also this team they rank 23rd off screen, so MPJ should have good, some good wide open threes. If you can knock them down, that'll be good for us. So we're taking Nick Claxton to go over his RA for that reason. We have one pick in this game. We're taking Scotty Barnes to go over 32.5 PRA. He's been bumped to 33, but we're taking a 32. He's played his team once already. He had 33 PRA in that game. We actually took him in that game to go over 33.5 and he hooked. But now we got the line at 32, which is much better. He's going up against this team. It's just like an above average matchup against the Heat. It's gonna be a fast-paced game. This Heat, they play the fastest pace in the league, I think it was. And also, he's coming off a bad game. Scotty Barnes last time had a terrible game. You know, this is a terrible game. He had 50. Shit game. He had 38. Like having 38 PRA against the Rockets is very tough because that's a tough defense. He had 27, went off for 42, 21 went off for 37. Like as you can see, it's obviously a padding. Whenever he has a semi shit game, he goes off the next game. And also Porto might be out. Porto is out, I think. Yeah, Jakob Porto is out, which leads to a lot more rebounds to be had for Scotty Barnes. So I'm taking Scotty Barnes for that reason to go over his PRA. Man, he have a good game against the Heat. So yeah, that's my pick. Well, I have one pick in this game. We're taking Nickel Alexander Walker to have a bounce back against the Bulls. Yeah, the line I'm taking this line at 18.5. The matchup is so good. Once again, it's another bounce back bet, man. He played like shit last game against the Bulls. He had 9 points. He's played them twice actually. He had 17 and 9, but in this game he only had 11 shots. He was efficient as fuck. So if he has more shots, it easily goes over this line. And I expect Walker to have maybe 15 shots in this game. With 15 shots, I see him easily going over because coming off a bad game. He's had three bad games in my opinion. Actually, no, four bad games. He had 10, 19, 10, 23, 8, 30, 17, 22, 12, 28. As you can see, it's obviously a padding. Whenever he goes under with tremendous margin, he goes over the next game. It's a great matchup against the Bulls, man. It's gonna be a close game because both these teams suck at defense. Like they do not play defense. They just care about scoring. Like as you can see, the fucking points total is at 24, at 254.5. Like that's a high points total. So there's gonna be a lot of points to be had in this game. So we're taking Walker to go over his points for that reason. Also, Lena mine in this game was traded to go over his assists, but I'm not taking. I'm not really feeling it this time. But it's a good it's a good matchup. You should see like 28 minutes in this game, I'd say. Yeah, 26 last time. I think you see him more. He's being more and more conditioned to play in the NBA again. So yeah, that's one of my leans. My next pick, we are taking Gobert with a Rudy to go under his points. But I mean, you can take him to go over his points, but I'm taking him to go under his double double. Like he should not have a double double. He has a very bad matchup against this next team, rebounding wise and point wise. So I'm just fading him, on this double double. Maybe if he can go off for rebounds, but he should not go off for points. Like he should not be. There's no fucking way in hell Rudy is gonna be feeding on the offensive glass. He should not be getting putbacks because he would not be making his own shots. I don't see Rudy getting his own shots in this game. That's just not possible. Cat and I think what's it called? Robinson should see more minutes in this game. So that's going to be a lot more tougher for Rudy Gobert to have his points. So I'm fading Rudy Gobert, man. He has a terrible matchup, like literally one of the worst matchups you can have. I'm fading him. I'm also taking Randall to go over his points at 21.5. You can take this at 20.5. I'm taking 21.5 personally. He's coming off a shit game. Also, it's his old team. He played them once last time. He had 32 points. Like I see the exact same thing happening only because OG Anunoby is out and he's the only one capable of guarding Julius Randle. And now he's out. There's literally no one on this next team that can guard Randle. Maybe if they put Cat on him, that's just a bad matchup because Cat's gonna get fouled out. I'm sorry, but if Cat is guarding Randle, he's getting fouled out. So yeah, I'm taking Randle to go over his points against his OT. Man, it should be a great matchup. Um, it's gonna be a fast-paced game, I'd say. This next team they play fast. with Brunson being out, because I remember when Brunson went out, they played at a very fast pace. Now with Brunson being out again, I'll see them playing at a faster pace again. So maybe up over the points total will be good over the games. Points total will be a good bet. But I'm just taking Randall to go over his points to 21.5 personally. I think he's gonna have a good game coming off a bad game. So yeah, that's my second pick in this game. Next pick, we're taking Cooper Flag to go over his rebounds. Well, this is one of my favorite bets of the day. Similar players have gone over 10 out of 15, gone over the line against this team. Jabari Smith had two different double doubles against this team. And for me personally, you can either pick Cooper Flag or PJ to go over the rebounds. I'm going for Cooper Flag personally because his line is a bit more low at 5.5. It's just a bit too low for my boy Cooper Flag in my opinion. He's over this in 19 out of 29 games. Like that's a very good hit rate for Cooper Flag. Like as you can see recently, everyone's just going over the rebounds against this team. It's going to be played at home in the Mavs, high points total, and every single time it's a higher points total. That means there's going to be a lot of rebounds to be had. You could also go for AD to go over his rebounds, but I feel like AD's gonna be more focused on stopping Jokic, like boxing him out, and leaving the Cooper Flag and PJ to crash the board for the rebounds. So I think that's gonna be the Mavs game plan. So I'm going for Cooper Flag to go over his rebounds for that reason. So yeah, we're taking Cooper Flag to go over his rebounds. Straightforward bet, man. Wait, wasn't that 6.5? What? I swear I saw his line at 6.5 on Prize Picks. Anyways, yeah, going on to the next pick. We're taking Stephon Castle to go over his assist. He should have easily gone over his assist against the Thunder last time. He got hold because his team could not shoot for shit. The Thunder, one of the worst teams against spot-up shooters. You can see they ranked 23rd against spot-up shooters. The only reason why he went under his line against this team, against the Thunder last time, is because that fucking Spurs could not knock down a single three. If you watch that game, they missed so many wide open fucking threes. The only reason why they did that is because when Stephon Castle drives into the paint, he attracts so many defenders that leaves open a lot of wide open shooters on the fucking wing. And he swung that ball every single time to Harrison Barnes, Vassell, fucking Keldon Johnson, fucking Fox. They all just kept breaking their shots, man. They all just kept missing. I think the Spurs will play much better at home. So yeah, I'm taking Castle to go over. So I can see he had 16 potential assists against this team. Like having 2 assists on 16 potential is actually crazy. That's a robbery. That's an actual robbery. Like they robbed my man of his assists, man. So we're taking Castle to go over his assist against the Thunder in a rematch. It should be a close game. I'm also looking at Shea to go over his points. He only had 20, 29. Oh, actually, no, go over his PA, I mean, as a lean of mine, 37.5. He had, I think it was like 16, yeah, 16 potential assists also in this game because the Spurs, they tend to, some positions they let him ISO, some other positions they like double him. So, I don't know, but you get the point, man. So the Spurs like to like switch up how to guard Shea, like out of double, let him, do his ISO shit. So Shea over his PA might be a good look, but I'm not taking it right now. I might later on, but I'm not taking it right now. I'm just waiting to see. So yeah, it's my official pick in this game though is Castle to go over his assists. On to the next game. I don't know why we keep getting Devin Booker at these slow lines, bro. Like what's going on? We're taking Booker to go over 31.5 PA against the Lakers. Man, it's just a bad matchup for the Lakers. A bad matchup. Well, no good matchup for Booker, but a bad matchup. You get the point. Um, Booker's played his team twice. In only 10 minutes of game time, he had 14 PA, and he came back. His first game back from injury, he had 34 PA against his team with 14 potential assists. So clearly, he has a good matchup against his team. This Lakers team, they do not do good against guards. Most guards go over the lines or barely miss their lines. As you can see, Harden missed by 4. Gillespie missed by 2. Fox, I mean, he missed by a lot. Harper missed by 2. He missed by 1. Like, guards tend to have a good game against this team because they do not have good guards. They do not have a good, defender whoever's coming. Maybe Marcus Smart, but I don't think he stops Booker. And I think Booker will most often be looking for the switch. And to someone like Austin Reeves, because Austin Reeves just came back from injury, I think Booker will be hunting the switch on Austin Reeves. Get him in isolation because he was hunting Luca last game. I think he'll be hunting Reese this time because Reese is not known to be the best defender. So we're taking Booker to go over his PA. He should have a good game against the Lakers. I don't know why this line is so low. Even if it goes on, I don't hate it because I feel like this line is a bit too low for Booker, in my opinion. So yeah, we're taking Booker to go over 31.5 PA. You also take his points if you want, but I'm taking his PA instead. I think he's gonna have assists and the points in this game. Maybe a double double. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's my second to the last pick, and my last pick will be Paulo Banquero to go over 14.5 RA. Look at this hit rate with Suggs and Wagner out. He's over this in 3 straight games. Like his assist has gone up by what's his assist gone up by? He's averaging 4.5 assists, but with these two guys out, he's averaging what's it? He's averaging 8.7 assists. That's a crazy huge bump in fucking assists. It says Suggs is questionable for some reason or doubtful to play. He's not playing. So we're taking his RA, man. He should have a lot of rebounds in this game. It's gonna be a close game in my opinion. It's gonna be a close game and a fast paced game. This plays just play at a very fast pace. Um, yeah. So we'll probably seeing a more uptick, in usage on offense. Dishing the ball out and stuff. So hey, I'll keep riding the hit rate. If he goes under, he goes under. But clearly the hit rate says he has a good. He's playing good without Suggs and Wagner in the lineup. So I'm taking it to go over his RA for that reason. That's my last pick. I haven't checked out the Kings game. I haven't checked out the Jazz game, and I haven't checked out the Pelicans game. So I'll check them out after this video has been dropped. So if you're interested in the additional picks, I maybe might drop them in the comment section to look out for that. But it's gonna be most likely be on my Discord. So yeah, but the link is in the bio. The Discord is free of charge. To recap my picks, though, we had I think like 10 picks. So on my picks right here. Uh, So yeah, take what you like, man. Christmas is coming up. I know we all need the funds, to refund ourselves for buying gifts and stuff. So yeah, that should do it for me. Hopefully, you can reach 100 subs. So thanks for watching, and I'm out.